Good morning, people of God. Today we are going to be talking about mastering when to be quiet, mastering when to be silent. You know, there are some people who does not know when to be silent. Whenever they feel afraid or they feel something, they express their fear or their whatever through their mouth. They say something. The example of this kind of people is Peter. Peter in the Bible. He has that weakness, and I'm going to point out those weaknesses. Let's go to Matthew chapter 16. Let's start from verse 21. From that time forth began Jesus to show unto his disciples how that he must go unto Jerusalem and suffer many things of the elders and chief priests and scribes, and be killed and be raised again the third day. Then Peter took him aside and began to rebuke him, and saying, Be it far from thee, Lord, this shall not come to pass. Instead of asking questions, instead of trying to inquire of Jesus if this thing was something that was going to happen, he became afraid and began to rebuke Jesus. But Jesus said to him, Get thee behind me, Satan. Thou art an offense to me. That means I don't tire for you. Thou art an offense to me, for thou servest not the things that be of God, but those that be of man. Peter did not inquire. That is a time to ask questions what you don't understand. It's not a time to rebuke somebody when you don't understand something. Especially your master. This happens even in the churches. When your pastor is doing something, you feel like you know more than him. You don't know what the person discussed with God. You don't know the mandate that God gave him. Another one is Matthew chapter 17, where Peter did the same thing. It says, And after 6 days, Jesus taketh Peter, James, and John, his brother, and bringeth them up into the high mountain apart, and was transfigured before them, and his face did shine as the sun, and remnant was white as light. And behold, there appeared to him Moses and Elijah talking with him. Then Peter said unto Jesus, Lord, it is good for us to be here. If thou wilt, let us make here tabernacle, one for thee, one for Moses, and one for Elijah. Remember, it's not only Peter that was there, but it's only him that says something. You are seeing a serious thing happening. Jesus was discussing with Moses and Elijah, serious matter. There was this dramatic thing that is happening, serious place. That what you remembered is to make tabernacle for them. Who asked you? Who even asked you to put mouth? Who asked you to say something? There are people like that. You must say something. It's like you want to be relevant. When something is happening, you just want to be relevant and say something. That is very wrong. Another place that Peter did the same thing is Matthew chapter 26. Matthew 26. This is the Peter that we all talked about, but nobody has seen this weakness about Peter. Matthew 26, verse 30. Let's start from 31. From verse 31. It says, Then says Jesus unto them, All ye be offended because of me. Because of me this night. For it is written, Jesus was talking in general. For it is written, I will smite the shepherd, and the sheep of the flock shall be scattered. Jesus was quoting based on what it is written in the Old Testament, that I will smite the shepherd and the sheep will scatter. And Jesus, because of that, Jesus was saying, some of you is going to deny me. You are going to run away from me this night. Jesus was openly saying it to everybody. But look at it. But after I have risen again, I will go before you into Galilee. But Peter answered and said unto him, though all men shall be offended because of thee, yet will I never be offended. Who asked you? You just go and open yourself. Who asked you? And Jesus said unto him, verily I say unto thee, that this night before the cock crow, thou shalt deny me thrice, 3 times. Now, Jesus was not even directing that to him. Do you know what happened? Because Peter has said that, immediately he has given devil a footstool to tempt him through that, through what he said. This is why we should be careful. Because of what he said, he has given devil a platform to tempt him. Then Peter said unto him, okay, then cometh Jesus with them. Okay, Peter said unto him, though I shall die. After Jesus said, you will deny me 3 times, Peter said again, Peter said unto him, though I shall die with thee, yet will I not deny thee. Likewise also said other disciples. Peter has now brought it. Other disciples join. Instead of Peter saying, when Jesus said, you will deny me 3 times this night, this is Jesus, your own master. You have seen Jesus done so many miracles. You have seen Jesus predict things. Say to a person, I see you sitting on the tree, this and that almond tree, before this person come and call you. This is your name, that is your name. This is the same Jesus. When he came, he said, you are Simon. This is this, that is that. You know him, and he is telling you this night you are going to deny me 3 times, and you are still arguing. Instead of praying that let this thing not happen, you are still arguing that I will never do it. I know myself, I will never. So many people are like that. You go to your pastor tells you, based on what I'm seeing, this is what is going to happen. This business you are venturing, it is going to do like this. You better leave it. I will pray and I will fast. I will do my 3 days leaning on your own understanding. Your mentor, your leader, your shepherd is telling you, this relationship that you enter, I don't think is of God, based on what I'm seeing. But you are saying, oh, I will change him. I will do this, I will do that, I will do this, I will do that, and it will work out. Sometimes you need to ask questions and just be quiet. Sometimes when you don't understand things, when somebody says something, this is what happened to Hezekiah. When the prophet Isaiah came to him and said, you will die, prepare your things. This is a prophet that came to him and said, you are going to die. He was quiet. He didn't say anything to him. But when he left, Hezekiah began to pray about it. Pray and cry to God. Not that he denied the prophecy. Not that he denied what Isaiah said. He know that this is a prophet and God has spoken. But he know that he can cry to God. He went and cried to God, and God gave him extra 15 years. Had it been that Peter actually cried to God about what Jesus said, it wouldn't have happened. But he don't know when to be quiet. This video is for people like that. Learn how to not argue with the Holy Spirit. Holy Spirit will tell you something and you argue it. Learn not to argue with the Holy Spirit. Learn to be quiet. Learn to pray about it. Learn to ask questions. And everything that you do will go well with you in Jesus' name.